Who do we have on? So we have a confirmed quorum.
Yes.
With Jane, Tricia, and Tony and me, we have a confirmed quorum. All right. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to this meeting to order. We have a confirmed quorum. Can we, let's see here. So who do we have on the call?
Tricia, Jane, and Ron.
Okay, so Tricia Jackson. We have Tony Troxel. Is Bob Foss on? We have Jane Tabb.
Right.
Ross is not on as of yet.
Okay, and Ronnie, what's Ronnie's last name?
Schutz.
That's right, sorry. That's S-C-H-U-T.
S-H.
Keep straight, Ronnie.
S-H-U.
TTS.
BTS.
TTS. Okay. All right, so, and we have Alan in the studio, and we have Bob Berner. Okay. Has, so that's the roll call, sign-in sheet. All right, so then next order of business is the minutes. Any discussion on the minutes? Yeah, last meeting was, I think it was under 10 minutes. We're probably not going to be quite so quick today, but maybe we will. Any comments? All right. Anybody want to make a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the,
Tony with first. Anybody a second?
Second, Tricia.
Tricia Jackson for the second. Any discussion at all? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those against say nay. It passes. All right. Next we have up the treasurer's report, and the treasurer's not here, so in his stead, Alan is going to give the treasurer's report.
Okay. The Jefferson County Emergency Services Agency 2019-2020 overview for the budget of the month of May. The 2020 budget approved $3,147,000. This is allocated as follows: the ambulance fee department $916,000, and the Jefferson County Emergency Services Agency department is $2,231,000, which includes 2 staff. The bank account balances as of 5/31/2020. The general fund $560,969. Payroll $10,765. Ambulance fee funds $395,542, and the mortgage $177,976. If you move toward the expense sheet for the FY 19-20 for this month, or looking at the overall part of the expense sheet, you'll see that what we spent was projected in the year to date. On full-time salaries, it ran over, and on overtime, it ran over only by $3,000. The year end to date, we are running under about $162,000. Being very frugal. Looking at the labor wheel in the back of your packet, you'll see what ties into the hours and the monies that were spent on different areas. In reference to overtime, we were at 1%. And again, that's a major contribution from the lieutenants and the captains who oversee that, especially Captain Berner, who oversees all the overtime and the placement of these folks that go. So with 1%, that is excellent. It's only 57 hours. Looking at personal leave, it's at 1.4%. And when you look at personal leave, there was 81 hours. Medical leave was 152 hours. And the administrative leave was 24 hours. Everything is held under the 2% mark with the exception of the medical leave. And that was one person off the floor for one medical concern. And that employee is back to work and doing well. Any questions? That's the budget report.
Good.
Okay. Any questions, discussion? Motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the.
Tricia. Second?
I approve.
You're not a voting member. Need a voting member. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, all those in, any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those against? Passes unanimously. Okay. Next on the agenda is the chairman's report. The only thing I have to report, even though it's not on the agenda, is that Ranson is going to be having a public meeting regarding the zoning ordinance in Rockwell. And I've signed up, and Bob Foss has also signed up to speak. He's been signed up. And I'm just reporting to you that all I'm going to do is to thank Rockwell. I have no opinion on the zoning or anything. I'm just going to thank Rockwell for donating the 20 sets of equipment that we so desperately needed for our first responders. Okay. So June 23rd at 7. All right, so is there an association report?
Yes, I just wanted to report that we're going to start our meeting back up in July, first Tuesday in July, like they always are. I'm not sure exactly right now if it's Station 4 or Station 7. So stay tuned in next week. I'll send agenda item request, and then I'll know by then exactly where we're going to have it.
All right, I barely heard that.
First Tuesday of July, right?
First Tuesday of July is what?
I'm not sure what day it is.
Yeah, no, but and what is this about? Because you broke up. What is on there?
That's when we always have the association meeting, first Tuesday of every month.
Okay.
It'll be the
Third Tuesday?
7th,
Okay.
July 7th.
July
And it's either going to be at Station 4 or Station 6. He'll let us know.
Oh, okay, good. 'Cause I
Station
just
7, I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure that Debbie can take the minutes on. All right, anything further to report, Mr. Schutz? Okay. Next then up we have is Alan Kaiser's director's report.
Okay, thank you, Chair. The FEMA grant update will be given by Caleb Taylor, who's the grant administrator.
At this time, the grant is prepared well for the closeout process to come, if not granted an extension. The ESA is looking to apply for an extension at the end of July, beginning of August. It has to be 120 days out from the end date of the grant, which is November 21st. And we are basically in a position where they think that we have a likelihood of getting an extension, but we can't count on it based off of COVID. And then otherwise, currently we're in the discussion with our FEMA rep about moving about 10% of the funding into our our physical account to begin providing more physicals before the end of the grant. And then I have nothing further at this point.
Okay. I just noticed we have Craig Horn on, and we also have Nathan Cochran, right? Okay. Okay,
Dr. Treese is on too.
great, got you. You see, your picture is crystal clear, so I recognized you. It's good.
Okay,
Glad to have you aboard.
the second area is the COVID-19, the CARES Act from FEMA, the grant itself. It's Coronavirus Aid Relief Economic Program. It's a stimulus plan to get our expenses paid back for labor and for supplies that were ordered and come in for each of the 7 stations, including also here at Station 11. So that has been, all costs have been tallied and have been sent to the county budget director for submission. That will be done with the county of Jefferson County. We appreciate that and we thank them for doing that. We were trying to do it on our own and we were unable to do that because we were not a municipality. So you have to be a county government agency and or a municipality, but that's been taken care of. We'll wait to hear back from that. That's a major expense. In your packet, if you look at Exhibit A, it's in the back. Lieutenant Monty Connor, our veteran lieutenant, paramedic, is retiring. His send-off will be a get-together here at Station 11 on June 30th from 12 noon to 3. There'll be light refreshments provided, and all are certainly welcome. Board members and folks are welcome to attend here at Station 11 with us to send Monty off in a positive way. He's an extremely good man, and we're going to miss Monty. The JCESA office will be closed this Friday. It's West Virginia Day, so we won't be in the office, but certainly we have our phones and we're available by email and phones. The JCESA Training Academy, Craig, Captain Horn, you want to give a report on where we're at and what we're doing?
We started back, on June 1st and kind of talked through a little bit by emails and adjusted some policies for us to be able to do that. So you can kind of see in the back of the room, in the back of the room, you can kind of see where we're taking temperatures and recording that. So it's been going good. We've got our EMT class going on now, back to that, and also have our training going back. So we're kind of back on schedule with that.
And that was a group effort in reference to, Dr. Treese, Dr. Simmons, Dr. Reedy, Craig, Bob, these folks pulled this together, set the classroom up and to do it safely, following the guidelines set forth from the health department and the CDC. And we thank you for the 3 docs for that assistance and everyone that was part of it. The 4 positions for FY21 were approved and finalized by the county commissioners, and we thank them for that. We went back down and, well, we did it on webcast, but we were able to watch that take place, and we certainly appreciate the support that they've shown the agency for a continuum for emergency services here in Jefferson County for fire and police. So those positions are secure, and they'll be placed up on at Station 5 up at Blue Ridge Mountain, and they'll have a staffed medic unit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week up on the mountain. So that gives us 3 staffed medic units in the county starting the 1st or 2nd week of July. We'll have that rolling. So that's my report, Chair, for this month.
Thank you very much. Now, under board member requests, Bob Foss isn't here, so we'll defer that to next meeting. So just please put that on the agenda for next meeting. Any impromptu board member requests from board members who are present? All right, noted none. Unfinished business, there is none. Any new business? None. Public comment was due by 5 o'clock yesterday and nobody responded. So we have no public comment today. So do I get a motion to adjourn?
This is Dr. Treese. I just want to say one thing before we conclude the meeting. Bob Berdner had asked me earlier last week about reducing the PPE requirements. So I did with both Berkeley County and Dr. Reedy and Dr. Simmons, and we've all decided that at least for the next 2 weeks, that the provider wear an N95, goggles or a face shield and gloves with every interaction with every patient. And I just want to make sure that we are going to continue to do that, because I cannot express enough that, well, I know that Berkeley County's #1 in the state. Jefferson's #3 for COVID cases. So just remember that we cannot compare ourselves to the rest of the state.
All righty. Thank you. Any other further comments by anybody? Okay.
You're really slicing and dicing them, Elliot. You're moving this along really quickly.
Well, there's nothing.
This could be
What? Go ahead. What were you saying, Nathan?
this might be a record performance here. I don't know. It's really quick.
We could do a little karaoke if you like.
That's okay.
Does that work over Zoom?
Last week I offered to just aimlessly to take up some time at the county commission meeting while they were waiting on someone. And Mrs. Tabb respectfully declined me doing that.
Yeah. I mean, anybody have any jokes they want to tell? Or?
I would, this is Jane. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And I would just like to echo Dr. Tree's comments. Not only are we surrounded by the highest rate in Berkeley County, but Frederick, Maryland, Loudoun County, they're all increasing, and of course they have a denser population, and that's to be expected, but it is cause for concern and caution as we proceed forward.
Okay.
I'd like to add to that the West Virginia system is really trying to push, at least in the Eastern Panhandle, for people to continue wearing masks whenever they go out in public. We've seen a drastic reduction in that. So if we could just get the word out that we are not like the rest of West Virginia. I went out today to a CVS, and I would say only 50% of the people were wearing masks, and it was rather disappointing. I don't think people get the fact that we are not the same as the rest of West Virginia, and that we do need to be cautious, because I just can't say enough that we're kind of playing with fire, and I hope it doesn't get bad, but just be prepared.
All right. Any other further comment? Get a motion to adjourn, please.
Motion.
Dr. Chase, but she's not a voting member.
I motion to adjourn the meeting.
All right. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
It is 7:17. This meeting is adjourned. Well,
Troxel.